rider coach. Yeah, you were on there, Duncan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Off Track, the motorcycle racing podcast, courtesy of the good Lord Duncan Vincent. More importantly, in different team colours, as it's just been announced on the Kawasaki stand. Gearlink Kawasaki, Brad Perie.
Hello.
Mate, welcome back, how are you?
Not so bad yourself?
I'm very good, thank you. We did a podcast not so long ago. Nothing stays the same forever, does it? You're in Gearlink colours now, back into Supersport. What happened, dude?
It's just a crazy couple of weeks, really. Obviously, we last spoke at Donington, which was 2 rounds to go. Did the final round of Superbikes at Brands Hatch. Went quite well, quite successful. Had definitely a good, strong end to the season. We were all sorted, me and the Lee Hardy racing team, for 2024. And then, just like in a lot of cases in motorsport, circumstances change, finances change, and it became apparent that myself and Lee Hardy couldn't continue as we were. So I spoke to Lee quite a lot in the last few days, made it quite clear that from my end, and I believe his as well, there's no bad blood, there's no, bad end to it.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
important to get.
Yeah,
out there.
100%. Yeah. So no, I made it quite clear on social media and also to him that I wish the team and all the success and the best for the future. That being said, with everything being so late in the year, left me in a little bit of a situation where it's like, right, I need to get to work. I need to try and find a bike to sit on. So, yeah, in fairness, for the last couple of seasons now, Ben from Gearlink Kawasaki and Michael have approached me and spoken about potentially putting a package together. And it seems only right that with the competitiveness of British Supersport next year, that I throw my ring in the hat, or hat in the ring.
Hat in the ring. Don't be throwing your ring in the hat.
No,
that's a whole different
we don't
podcast.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really competitive season. I'm been very welcomed by the Kawasaki squad and the whole Gearlink team for next year. So it feels like a family environment. It's a championship where I've won many races in. I finished second in the championship, so I suppose the only thing next to do is try and win it. So that's what we're going to try and do.
For me, it's going to be one of the most competitive championship, the Supersport championships, for many, many years. You have Luke on the Triumph. You've got yourself on the Gearlink Kawasaki. You've got Jack Kennedy on the Honda. You've got Ben as a reigning champion on the Ducati. Who's the other one?
Lee Johnston's back, I believe.
Lee Johnston coming back as well, so he's not going to be shy either, is he? He's got a bit to prove. So, Ben won the championship this year. Whoever wins the championship next year, I think, could deserve it even more because of the extra bits of competition that's in there and the different manufacturers as well. It's going to be an incredible Supersport season.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, the trophies don't mean anything unless they've got a story or anything that's worth having or doing is because it was hard to get. And I sort of feel like to deserve being British Supersport champion, you've got to beat the best. And I think, like you said, there's more than a handful of names that could win the race easily. So, I'm quite proud and privileged to be able to be one of them, and really sort of feel like to be fair, I got a point to prove with myself, and just deserve. I think I owe it to Gearlink to put in 100% in everything I do, and I believe they will too. And we'll see how the season goes, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Cam Dawson, his teammate. Cam's a good lad, stepping up from Stock 600 as champion. Was Cam Dawson champion?
Jenna won it, didn't he?
Oh, Jenna won the championship. Cam Dawson was in there as well. Sorry,
he was in the mix, wasn't he?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Second championship, obviously. It's been a long day already. We've only been here 2 hours. But no, Cam Dawson, talented Northern Irish rider. It'd be nice to see him coming up as well, and as a teammate for you to maybe bring along a little bit, pass on a bit of knowledge from the Supersport side, from being with the Macadam team, finishing second in the championship, race wins, championship challenge. You know what you're doing out there. How much you're looking forward to riding the ZX6?
Yeah, it's a new challenge, and that's what it's all about. I believe there's a lot of potential in the Kawasaki. I think, don't quote me on it, but I believe with Tom Booth Amos on the bike last year, they won the most amount of races to anybody. There just potentially wasn't a consistency there all season. So I know there's a lot of life and potential within the bike. And yeah, as far as like say having Cam next to me, I've worked with teammates before. It's not the first time. I believe it's an advantage having someone that can be there with you. So no, I look forward to the project from across the board, and I think we'll be there or thereabouts.
When you look back on the Superbike season, what did you enjoy the most, and what do you feel you could have done better maybe?
I actually enjoy the reflection of it now. I enjoy being able to say that's where I started and that's where I ended up, and there's a lot of progress within myself, consistency, as in how getting up to speed faster and figuring it out, and yeah, like I say, working with very different guys to what I was used to, and understanding maybe how they work, and yeah, like I say, I think it's all about them small wins, and the last 5 rounds in a row we made it through to Q2. Yeah, like I said, just really strong races, and I'm proud of what I did on that, and I can take that away with my head held quite high. I still believe that I deserve to be in the Superbike Championship. I don't believe that was one of my concerns, that I don't want it to look like, oh, it's a little bit tricky, so I'm stepping back to what I know. It's somewhere I believe I deserve to be, but whether it's the current times or the positioning of where I found out I need to find a ride, there just wasn't that opportunity available. So no, like I say, I've got a really good opportunity here with Gearlink, and I'm not really fussed about anything else really, other than just trying to win them races and win the championship at the end of it.
But that's the important thing, as we said back at Donington Park, wasn't it? It was looking at the end of the season, looking back, proud of what you've achieved. You've earned your right to be in the Superbike class. Whether this is a 1 season or a 2 season step, it's born of the situation more than a necessity, more than a deliberate move. But I think what it might actually do is work in your favour to go back into Supersport as a more complete rider, to take the challenge to the boys that we mentioned earlier. And if you come away from that with a championship, to then step back to Superbike as even more all round. I don't know how that builds and snowballs, because you're still only young.
Yeah.
So you've plenty of time ahead of you yet.
Yeah, like I say, whatever I do, I want to do it competitively, and I don't want to be there just because I'm sort of filling the numbers. And yeah, if I can take a step back to Supersport, be successful with that championship, whether I'm there for 1 year, 2 years, or however many, but in the future, potentially if I'm deserving of it, be presented with a package that potentially more suited to me, with a group of people that are potentially more suited to me, then so be it. I look forward to that. But I've definitely fallen foul before of looking too far into the future. The minute all I see is this is where I am and this is what I'm wanting to do. So yeah, whatever happens in the future will happen, but I feel like I'm in a good place. So
it's good to see it, and not as good a place as you are down on that motor trainer down there that we've been watching. We're on the Kawasaki UK stand, and they have the Super Team Challenge down the bottom. Jennifer's now going to politely sashay her way across, because our microphones are the remote ones. So now Jennifer's having a look at the Kawasaki British 2024 Super Team Team Green Moto tracker. You had a little bit of a sketchy start on there, mate, but where did you end up?
Pretty much like my Superbike career, really. It was pretty shocking to start with, but once we got the hang of it, we were doing quite well. Yeah, I mean, we're now top of the leaderboard, so we showed Max Cook, Leon Haslam, whoever else is there, how it's done. So
Alex Lowe's is on there.
Alex
as well.
Lowe, who?
Tommy Searle.
Who? Exactly. No, it's only a bit of fun, but no, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think it seems to be the case with everything I do. Slow burner. Once we get going, we're okay. But yeah, so 1:27.1 to beat.
It was good. It looked good fun, mate. And thank you for sitting down with us. It's much appreciated. We know you've got a busy day ahead. Congratulations on the new ride. Let's catch up early in the season, see how things go. Oh, Jennifer, okay. Who's going to win MotoGP? There's a quick question thrown in from Jennifer there.
What, the championship?
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if it's not Pecco. I've got nothing against Pecco, but I did want Martin to do it. Just because he's privateer, never done it before. But with how the feature race at Qatar went, I know what happened with Nicky Hayden and Valentino back in 2006, so anything can happen. But from what I've seen from Pecco and his consistency in that, I don't know what the points difference is, but I think it's in the 20s.
If Pecco wins the sprint race and Jorge Martin finishes third,
It's over.
Pecco wins the title.
Yeah, it's not even about that.
I can't even see that happening after qualifying.
I just can't see him I just can't see him losing that many amount of points. Even if it'll come down, in my opinion, it'll come down to one of the races where he knows on Sunday he has to finish in the top 12, and with how strong the Ducati is, with the amount of riders within the VR46 Academy, he's not going to get beaten up, I don't think. So, yeah, I'd be very surprised if it's not Pecco.
There's going to be a lot of passing room, isn't there? The boys aren't really going to push him too hard.
No.
Well, Luca Marini might, because he's going to Honda next year. So
is that I know it says
he's going to.
Is that guaranteed? Yeah.
He's going to go to
interesting
Repsol
one.
Honda.
Yeah.
And also here that what's his name? Who runs Repsol Honda at the minute?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Puig.
Alberto Puig,
yeah.
the man with the heart of stone.
We're trying to get a Suzuki guy back in.
Apparently he's out and Davide Brivio is coming in, so that'll be massive, especially for our friend Harry who works there. That might give him a little bit of an easier life, you never know. But mate, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, me and Harry go back a long way. Never mind your name drop.
Free passes to MotoGP.
Never.
No.
Once, I think he has it. Courtesy of Harry. He's done it once for us, which is brilliant. So thank you, Harry. We need to do it again maybe next season, but we'll see. Well, mate, can we have a chat early next season?
100%, yeah.
Let's see how things are going, keep an eye on it, and then try and bookend the season a little bit with the process.
Yeah.
See how we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Perie. Thanks, dude.
Thank you very much.
See you.